Yes, guys, I hope you enjoyed the opening 10 seconds of laughing soundtracks and screenshots of people saying we're going to be getting Marco Silva. That's going to be all over the screen. Hope you enjoyed that bit, because I thought, this video is going to be your Chelsea review, your Chelsea Man City review while we lost the FA Cup final. Plus, Xabi Alonso, here we go. He's the new Chelsea manager. We will be discussing some news stories. If you guys do go and enjoy, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you turn on notifications, as tomorrow is your Chelsea versus Tottenham preview, as we look to still keep alive Tottenham's relegation hopes and our slim Champions League hopes. I'll be discussing all that tomorrow in that video, but let's get right into it. Let's start off with Xabi Alonso, as that opening 10 seconds was absolutely hilarious to make, and I wanted to make it anyways. Xabi Alonso, here we go. Xabi said yes to Chelsea. That's come out from Fabrizio Romano, that's come out from David Ornstein. I will not be putting them two stories up to the side because I really don't see the need to. However, there's also been some briefs out from the manager side, the player side, and let's start off with the manager side. Xabi Alonso, this is out from Matt Law. All news stories will be down the side. Xabi Alonso is excited to work with this exciting, talented group of players, and he believes that we are not far off from challenging, and I do agree. I feel like a few positions and some depth improvement, and we have a squad who can challenge for titles. Xabi Alonso is going to be the manager with far more power compared to other previous employments, such as Lynn Rosenior and Maresca. Alonso will have more power around the club than both of them. The club sees his aura, his leadership, his experience as manager quality, manager worthy, manager title, compared to Maresca and Rosenior, who only could get a head coach title. You may be asking, well, what extra power is he going to get in the transfer recruitment? Well, this came out from Max literally 10-20 minutes ago. Story down the side, like I said, where he will have a big opinion in the positions we go for. Players will not be sold unless Alonso wants sold, or if they are not part of a project. Same with players coming in. Alonso must approve the player. If he denies the player, the deal will not happen. And if there's any specific player, it has to be unanimously agreed on. So that's how the power system will work in terms of the transfers. I believe he will also, I'm not saying that this is a new story, but I do believe that he will have control over his own tactics, over what formations to play. He will not be told by the club what to do, when to do it, like Maresca experienced, like Rosenior probably experienced. So, yeah, that is what Xabi Alonso is getting in terms of his management powers, and there's probably a few more what hasn't been briefed yet. So yeah, my thoughts on this, I like it. I do like it a lot, because I feel like what the issue was in the past is that we would sign a player like, I need a good example. We would sign someone like Hato under Maresca. Maresca wouldn't play Hato, for example. So the club bought a player who the manager didn't want to use. This was the same with João Felix. João Felix was just chucked onto Maresca's hands. So, yeah, I mean, now with this, any player what comes in, the manager will want and will use. And I see this as a massive positive. The next news story is Xabi Alonso wanting to sign and wanting to create mentality monsters. Xabi Alonso wants to create a winning mentality on the level of PSG, for example, where the mentality is basically monstrous and they will not take accountability. They will take accountability for any mistakes or any setbacks, etc. So he wants to sign and create mentality monsters. This is a huge step in the right direction if you want to get back to winning every season. The club is also highly disappointed in how this season has gone and has taken this as a learning curve. In order to get back to where this club belongs, this has come out from a Blues feed. And Max has also said in the same tweet with the targets that the aim is to literally get Champions League and competing big for trophies. So not just making it to the semis, making it to the final in most competitions, possibly winning it. So they want to see consistent progress in domestic cups and consistency in the league before going, yeah, let's compete for the league. It has also come out that von Kieran Gill, once again, new story down the side, that the club wants to compete for the Premier League within 3 seasons under Xabi Alonso. Now, you may be wondering, well, Luke, he won't last 3 seasons knowing how his board's ran. I have hope. I have hope this club is going to keep a manager for longer than 2 seasons. I have hope. I don't know why I have hope. I just have hope, okay? I have hope. So, yeah, Xabi Alonso will begin working on July 1st. Now let's get into the review. I genuinely thought Chelsea didn't play that bad because with how the situation was, right, it was more... With how the game was played out, we should have had 1 or 2 penalties. I rewatched the game last night. I was at work. I couldn't watch it instantly. So I rewatched the game, hence why your review's coming out literally 24 to 28 hours later. But yeah, we should have had one or 2 penalties, I will say. Hato, 1 should have been a pen. Yeah, Pedro, 1 should have been a pen. Man City did score through Semenyo, little back flick. Don't know how that goes in, but it goes in. A few stand-up performers. I thought Hato was quite good. We played a 3-4-2-1. I thought the midfield pivot was fine. I thought Enzo Fernandez was good. I thought Palmer wasn't that great. Yeah, Pedro was decent. Colwell was superb again. The fact that he got his first minute a few weeks ago against Forest, and he got his first start against Liverpool, and he's been starting every game since because it's once a week. Really, really promising signs. Do I see him starting against Tottenham? Maybe. You'll have to wait for preview tomorrow. And review will be out on Tuesday. Don't worry, nothing will be late. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. There are more news stories from Simon Phillips, but I want to include that into the preview tomorrow in case if there's more that comes out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and peace.